one of my favorite people in this business. You all know him. You all love him. Josh Malerman, welcome to the feed.
Hello. Hi, Brian. How are you, man?
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
We had hoped, Mary and I, we had all talked. We had hoped to come out and visit you guys this spring, but then this pandemic hit, and we haven't been able to make that happen. It's one of my big disappointments so far, 2020, believe it or not.
You need to eat a bunch of ducks that have a bunch of ducks that we've been raising suddenly out of nowhere in a pandemic. It's like bizarre. It's like the whole world shut down and our place turned into like Disneyland or something, man.
Brother, I got that river right outside my front yard. I mean, the ducks are welcome. Can y'all just like ride the ducks? Can they just take you down the name here to Pennsylvania?
Yeah, if we strap one to each boot, I mean, it's really kind of unbelievable. I'll see you soon.
So, you're one of the people, when I think about how this pandemic is affecting our friends, and by our friends, I mean, our peers that work in this business. If anything, you seem more energized. You've released Carpenter's Farm, that serialized novel, on your website. Correct me if I'm wrong, but High Strung have recorded new music.
Well,
as well.
We had like a third of an album done leading up to the lockdown, but we haven't recorded during the lockdown. Okay. But we've been working regularly and sending each other mixes and all that kind of stuff and writing lyrics. Right. Yeah.
And you've been writing your ass off. So has this led to an increase in productivity for you, do you think?
Yeah, I think so a little bit. I think that it's my nature to battle whether it's internal or external demons by writing. And I understand completely, my gosh, I understand somebody feeling a little deflated right now. I mean, there's a lot to feel crazy about, right? But it's just for whatever reason, it's been this way, almost like a militant optimism when it comes to distractions or anything that could get in the way of writing. Anything that seems like it's going to get in the way, I'm like, no. I almost feel like I'm constantly playing a video game, right? Social media, review, what mom said about my book.
Do you find that your hours have changed? Like, are you working more because you're feeling that way? Or
yeah. I started one. I mean, this is gonna sound almost ridiculous, but I started a new book a week or so ago. I think I should hit 15K in it tonight. Yeah. Well, if you think about it, right, it's like I look at it like this, and this is going to make me sound so weird, I think, but I used to look at it like, I know there are this many hours in the day. So if I say yes to going to this party, then I'm going to have to say no to something else in the day, right? But I love going to parties. So there are many days where that exchange was made. That doesn't exist right now. That's not on the table. So every day is like all those. I'm not meeting anyone for lunch. I'm not going to a party. I'm not, any meeting is online, even a business meeting. So yeah, man, I have no kids. We have no kids, Allison and I. And that's a lot of open hours right now.
Yeah.
At home. Yeah. But
in fact, I saw you in chat earlier. I got last year. One of my favorite parts of the Scares of Care weekend in Williamsburg last year was watching you and Pruitt Taylor, Vince, get to meet. It was just such a neat moment. And he brought it up, like, first 3 minutes of the stream, he brought up meeting you. And then later, when I put your comment up on the screen, he calls you a great writer. That's got to feel really neat, right?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, man. I was, like, nervous, to meet him. And because I knew he was going to be there, and I saw him. And I was like, I didn't even walk up at first. I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have to get up the nerve to go say hi to him or something, Because the couple days I was on set of Bird Box wasn't his scene or his scenes.
Right.
So I hadn't met him, but yeah, then we met, and right away I was like, oh wait a minute, this guy's awesome. Like right away, So, dude, I'm a northerner, like an extreme northerner. I'm in Michigan, and if we ever go on a vacation, we even go further north, right? We go like to the tip of the mitten. So I became acquainted with, I guess what you would call Southern hospitality with the band when we started touring America. And the South was just an unknown to me back then. But we went through Virginia and the Carolinas and all the stuff, 20, 30 times, something like that. And we started to see in person this, I don't want to, you say Southern hospitality, that doesn't mean someone made you lunch. It's just a warmth that a lot of people down there have. And Scares That Care, I wasn't anticipating the convention itself to also have that, but it does, and it did. And it's not just, it is a lot to do with you and Joe, but it's the readers. It's like the people that were like, I was meeting everyone in the bar, by the table, by the books, anywhere I walked around. It was like, oh yeah, I haven't been south in a minute. And this is it's just a feel good convention. When Alice and I were driving away to go back to the airport, I turned to her and I was like, that's one of the best ones we've ever been to. And she's like, yeah. Scares That Care is a gem, man.
Well, we appreciate it, man. It's all about family. And speaking of that family, Josh, let's take a moment here to talk about the families that we're helping this year. We are helping 3 recipients, as we do every year. This year, it is Ashley. Ashley's a single mom. Her daughter, Natalia, has Marfan syndrome. We've been talking about what that is throughout the day. Paul Tremblay shared his experiences with it, and Joe Ripple told us a bit about it. If you want more information, folks, just Google it, Marfan syndrome. It's a terrible genetic disorder. It leads to immunocompromisation, which is not great right now with the pandemic. We're also helping Laura. She is our breast cancer warrior for this year. And we're helping Patricia. She is our burn recipient for this year. She suffered terrible 2nd and 3rd degree burns to the entire right side of her body. Now, originally, we had set our goal today for $10,000. We have surpassed that. Right now, we're at $13,122. What we did, we hit the $10,000 goal. We raised it to $15,000. And I knew we're going to have Josh on, his fans, people who have binged Bird Box how many times during this pandemic are all going to kick in now. $13,122 is where we're at. There are 2 ways you can contribute. First of all, if you have a phone, just text VCare to 91999. Just pick up your phone, open your text messages, dial 91999, and text VCare. That's V as in vampire, care. Or better yet, from your computer, just go to scaresthecareweekend.com, click the donate button, enter the amount that you would like to donate. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You can come right back and watch the stream. Josh, can you convince your fans to help us out here in the next hour?
Well, for sure. How much time you got left? Like 2 hours?
We have 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 41 seconds.
That to me, that sounds like enough time to hit that 15. I think we can do it. And I'll post when we're away from each other. I'll post beyond everywhere else too. I think that, and I haven't donated yet, and I will as well. So me and readers, fans, let's all get in on this. It's one of the best best things in horror.
All right, brother. Well, you and Allison, much love to you both. Stay safe. I really hope we can see you guys next year. So,
yes.
Mary hollering up from downstairs. Tell Josh much love from her as well. So much love from Mary as well.
And I just wanted to say something real fast. Right same to you. Right before getting on here, I watched Host on Shudder. Okay, and it's about Zoom meeting gone wrong, essentially. So this whole time I literally watched this like minutes ago, and I was like freaked out in this office that you're seeing me. So this whole time I'm talking to you, I'm like worried about your safety. I'm worried about what's going to step into the room behind you. This whole time I've been very concerned with you because I just watched a scary movie with this exact
food lighting, right?
Yeah. Love to you too as well, man. And
all right, brother.
I speak for all of us when I say it's amazing what you guys are doing. So thanks.
We can't do it without you guys. So thank you. All right, Josh Malerman, everybody.